Welcome back, it's your boy ATC. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you fucking with my content. You feel me? And this time we got Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War, episode 19 review. Let's get started. Episode kind of pick up back where we left off last time, but Ichigo then already got his powers. He didn't ascend it past the Soul Reaper at this point. He got that drip on, he cleaned the motherfucker, and he's standing next to the Royal Guard as one of them get to explaining that the clothing that he's got on allows him to get through the 72-layer barrier that exists between the Soul Society and the Soul Palace. So basically, he can travel with this clothing on, even though it got that drip. You know what I'm talking about? One of the members get to explaining that it's not that far getting back down if he used the flash step, but it should only be a week though. Ichigo like, what the fuck? He ain't got that kind of time. He trying to hurry up and rush it so he can at least make it there in half a day. Ichigo lets him know that the battle done already started 3 hours ago, so Ichigo like, shit, I ain't even got that kind of time. I gotta hurry up. So he immediately starts ascending down. As Ichigo heads down, he ends up getting Mayori and Urahara a call right in the middle of those two. They was like thinking, shit, how we gonna get the one up since Quincy's is shit. They doing too much on the battlefield right now. So in the middle of them thinking like, shit, what we gonna do? They end up getting a call from Ichigo as he's heading down to let him know that he on the way with no delay and shit, just to hold him off until he get there, and he gonna take care of the rest as soon as he hit the battlefield. Flips over to Hashwall where we left off with them, where he's telling Uryu about, let me show you what kind of leader we got. So he brings Uryu to the back to show him what the Quincy's are, the ones that got defeated, the ones that wasn't dead. He bring him back there to show him like what's finna go on, since they finna be judged and shit on how they did. Hashwall end up striking at one of them, but he try to block that shit, but he still get his head chopped off, painted the wall with his ass. The little robot BG9, he looking scared, but before he could even think, the other side of the room get painted with his ass, oil leaking out and shit like a broke down car and shit. Uryu looking shocked. Hashwall get to explain it to him. I don't know what you looking shocked for. Shit, they all gotta die. Like, we all gotta die. Shit, you drank the juice, I drank the juice, they drank the juice. Shit, nigga, it's over, gang. There's no escaping. Like, it's shit. We all gotta give up our life support at the end for you a buck. Uryu hitting his stern face now, like the serious face. He don't know what to do. Flips over to Rukia searching for the others, and she ended up encountering a stern ritter named Asnot. Man, but I'm gonna call him like a Hank or some shit like that, cause dude, he touched her wrist at first, and then went to whispering in her ear and shit like that. And then she seen him, so he on some creepy shit. He hit the battlefield talking about he lonely and shit, like he looking for Byakuya, her brother. So he immediately get to talking shit, saying if he kill her, maybe the brother appear. So you already know what's finna happen. Shit, Rukia finna have to fight this bastard. He get to spitting these ice picks at her, except they're not really ice picks, but they in the form of an ice pick, but it's fear. That's like his ability. Is like the ice picks have fear in them itself or whatever. But she get to weaving and dodging them bitches though. I'm talking about full dodge mode activated and shit. But the fear ended up touching her, so she asked this motherfucker, what do you fear? As she activate her Soden no Yaki? Her Shikai? All I know is she catches his fear and she freezes it. She get to explain it. She wasn't able to use her abilities fully. Like, she just not getting used to him, so that's why she was weaving and dodging him shit. She wasn't necessarily scared of no shit. She wasn't running. She went all the grease. As not get to explain it, basically there's no way to fight his fear. Everyone has fear and it will grow and find yours type shit. Like, as soon as it come in contact with you, it's gonna start growing on you and looking for the fear. All living things must come into contact with fear, like, cause all living things gotta die. So he using that as like the fear, and that's his power itself. But Rukia, man, she unaffected by this, cause like currently she not alive by controlling the Reshi and using her powers Soden na Shiruyuki and her Zanpakuto. Basically it lowers the body temperature of the user to below freezing, so she temporarily dead at this point. So the fear is in her body from touching her, but it's not necessarily affecting her at this point. Anything coming into contact with her or the sword, it get frozen over. So basically she a cold bitch, in other words. Like, her powers are straight, like she an ice user. No pun intended. She ended up smoothing past his ass and splitting that shoulder blade open. -18 Celsius as she saw it. Like, the blood stopped flowing type shit. She split his shit open. She looked nasty as shit, but like, yeah. Temperature steady dropping. It go from -18 to -50. Then it go from -50, and she talking about ice quakes and earthquakes and shit like that to -274. Then that's complete frozen. She get to trying to finish things up quickly because she can't really function too much using this technique at this low of the temperature more than 4 seconds without doing damage to herself. She end up freezing his ass for the moment though. But soon as Rukia get to deactivating her ability, shit, the fear from earlier get to creeping in because his ass ain't dead. Then we get to see this like little flashback of him in a hospital fighting for his life on an oxygen tank and shit, with the fear dying on his mind, and Yhwach end up granting him his power. And basically he get to saying he don't fear nothing but getting rebuked by his master. So he break the ice around him like that ain't shit. He get to activating his special power Yhwach gave him, and that shit looking is called Tartar Forest, but that shit looking like some Exorcist, like Conjuring 2 type shit. Shit looking wicked. Witch in a Witcher game type shit. I can see why the F is for fear, like for real. But this Asnot nigga got optical fear on the hoe. She's seeing frightening images all around because like her nerves are still active, making this shit work, and that fear is affecting her even more so now. Trapped, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide from his eyes all around her. Like it's like surrounding her at this point. Creepy than a bitch. Kind of like I would compare it to Scarecrow, like Fear Toxin in the Batman DC world type shit. If you know what that is, yeah, kind of like the Fear Toxin. Playing on her fear and emotion at this point, though, he basically get to showing her images of Ichigo, Orihime, and her brother in the most tragic ways of death. Like they fucked up, like bugs coming out their eyes type shit, all type of crazy shit. Goosebumps, nigga. Flies starting to swarm and cover over my girl when her brother, Byakuya, shows up and break that shit down. Bruh activate only his Shikai, Senbon Zakura, and puts a stop to all the shenanigans while thanking him for allowing, basically like when he took that shit, you allowed my boy to really understand the full capabilities of his Bankai, like, and his Zanpakuto itself. Byakuya talking that shit like, what up now, ho? Shit, I'm healed and I got my shit right. Got ass not shook, he started powering up. Byakuya get to telling Rukia she got this as he see how strong she got and shit. He giving her confidence. He boosting her up. You know what I'm talking about? He coating her up with some sugar. Byakuya ended up telling Asnot he won't be finishing him off. Rukia will, as he explained to Rukia that what she's seeing isn't fear, but it's basically his fear himself. That's what he's projecting off. That's what you seeing. It's not your fear. Rukia hear this shit. Her brother's words and shit, nigga. She activated, nigga. She ended up activating her Bankai Hakano Tagami, freezing everything in front of her. Big ass ice cloud, like she a whole ice user, like I was saying. Like this shit crazy, G. As we see Asnot's light flashing before his eyes and he dies, we see Rukia looking like Elsa from Frozen. Like I'm talking about completely frozen solid. That's how strong she is. Like a whole ice queen or something, man. The bitch beautiful. You know what I'm talking about, Rukia? She can get it, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? We didn't see Byakuya walking over to her, explaining to her like he see her completely frozen because her power is that damn strong. So he get to explaining to her that you need to slowly release that shit and take your time with this Bankai. Like it's cool to the motherfucker, but if you're not careful and shit, you could cost your life if you fucking around playing. As she slowly like deactivates her shit, he basically tell his sister like, let's go protect the Soul Society. And the music was hitting just right at this point in the show, man. Like y'all gotta see this episode. This shit was fire as fuck, man. Flips over to the first aid station with Yachiru and Isane. Man, they doing their thing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She healing motherfuckers like we seen earlier and shit in a couple episodes. But something ain't sitting right around this bitch. It's creepy. It's some shadows. It's too dark. You know, ain't enough lanterns around this motherfucker. Something's sitting creepy. Eyes creeping, lurking, laying in the shadows. Latches on Isane, looking weird to the motherfucker. But Yachiru got her back. She ended up hitting his ass with a fast one. Motherfucker like a Hank or a ghost or some shit though. He ended up disappearing. And when he disappeared, he ended up talking. And he ended up striking back. As the episode ends, this little Hank ghost motherfucker, Casper, he ended up saying that he can attack and appear and disappear from sight and mind. So like he can hit you and then you didn't forgot he even there or he existed or why he hit you. Like yeah, I'm crazy. I don't know what the fuck finna happen, but y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all feeling about this episode. This whole episode is fucking mad wild. This shit was mad crazy, man. Rukia was going off, man. Shikai, Bankai. We got Byakuya back on this field. My nigga Ichigo on the way down to save the fucking day. We finna see what's happening. Y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all feeling, man. This episode, I'm rating this shit a 10 out of 10. You feel me? Must try again. Hey, and as always, one love, two peace, and we out. To the next one, you dig? For sure.